In the first GSL in 2014, there were Protoss players all over the place. There was even a group completely made out of Protosses. We already saw Terrans and Zergs in this season's qualifier, but we have to wait and see whether they can advance to the next round. Group F is evenly composed with Protoss, Terran, and Zerg. It will be a challenge for all the players because they have to prepare for all matchups. GSL fans will be sure to enjoy this group. Let me introduce the 4 players of Group F. Ruin from IM, who's showing steady growth. Reality, the Kessel player who quickly adapted in StarCraft II, but doesn't have a successful career yet. Sulky, once the king of Zerg and Heart of the Swarm, who was eliminated in the round of 32, shocking everyone. And last but not least, we have Hiva. Ruin is a Protoss player who's been in the GSL since 2013. He was playing in 2012, but he didn't qualify until last year. He advanced to Code S for the first time last season, but was eliminated after 2 losses. His total record in GSL is 15 wins and 22 losses, with a win rate of 40.5%. Not so good. And to make it worse, there are 2 Zergs in Group F, which isn't good news for Ruin. Reality was the first Kessel player ever to advance to a WCS, but he didn't live up to our expectations. His total record in GSL is 15 wins and 13 losses, with a win rate of 53.6%. He's okay against Zerg, but Sulky is no easy Zerg. Ruin and Reality have not shown great performances recently. Ruin lost to TY in SPL. Sure, TY is a strong contender, but Ruin needs to make up for his weak points. Reality had a 2-hour match against Sulky in SPL and lost, and I think that's when he started to slump. He won against Choya, but I don't think he's very good against Protoss. Sulky was the best Zerg in Heart of the Swarm without a doubt until last season. However, he lost against Zir and Zest and fell down to Code A. He also couldn't save his team from losing in SPL. Sulky was steady, but I think this is the first slump which he will have to overcome. Hiva is known for unstable performances. Sometimes he shows unbelievable control and overpowers his opponent, but then he loses so easily that it's hard to say that the good Hiva and the bad Hiva are actually even the same person. He's constantly searching for a good team that can support him, so if he shows what he's got in Code A, more teams will most likely be interested in him. Sulky's record versus Zerg is 20 wins and 12 losses. That's a 62.5% win rate, very high. He has a 56.9% win rate against Terran, and he's 60.4% against Protoss. So it's safe to say that Sulky is the most likely to advance out of these 4 players. But we've got to take a look at Hiva's amazing win rate against Zerg. He has 11 wins and only 4 losses, which puts him at a 73.3% win rate. He's so strong with his build orders and his mind games. He's not one to be defeated easily, and his win rates against Terran and Protoss are both at 50%. Who will be the top 2 players from Group F? My bet is Hiva in first and Sulky in second. I think Ruin doesn't have enough experience yet. He is a good player, but the other players in this group have way more experience than he does. Sulky is a very strong contender, but he's not looking so good these days. And when considering Hiva's Zerg versus Zerg win rate, Sulky's pole position is not guaranteed. I think Hiva will take victory in the first match and go to the winner's match. But Sulky is an expert. He can definitely win against Ruin in Reality because he's done it before in the SPL. Soon, Code A will pass its halfway point and we will be seeing some amazing plays. I'm sure you'll be with me throughout the whole season. Take care and see you next time.